It's another day, and I'm still working on this guy. Yeah, yesterday kind of dragged a little bit. It got a little too long, and I didn't film too much towards the end because I just wanted to get the turbo out so I can go home because it was getting kind of late. It's taking me way longer than I expected. But as you can see, the turbo is out. I didn't film most of it. What you probably are going to see is me unbolting the downpipe, but what you didn't see me do was remove a bracket that was holding the turbo on and a bunch of other stuff, basically. I also had to remove, as you can see, battery box is gone. With the ECU, I had to remove it because, man, it took me a while to try to get it out of this little area, and then I just finally decided, man, it would have been so much easier if I just took this off. So much easier. I would have saved myself so much time. But turbo's out, and That is the first issue with the Chinese turbo. Let's see if I reclock the turbo. It will fix that. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, Chinese turbo. I had to reclock it a couple of times to get things to line up. I'm using the stock wastegate because I don't trust the one that comes with these guys. I mean, these guys control your boost, and you kind of want a good one. And from what I know, this one was still working. We just had an issue with the center housing where the seals are, because the complaint was it was leaking. Well, the turbo is assembled, most of the stuff is transferred over, and we just need to put turbo back in the car to its home. Progress update. Turbo is bolted onto the exhaust manifold. New turbo in its new home for now. Downpipe is bolted. Progress update. Heat shield is on. Turbo's still there. Right now, I'm in the process of reconnecting the wiring harness around here. I'm going to put the intake piping back on first before I put in the battery box, because I had issues with removing it, and it was hitting the battery box. So I'm going to try to put in the intake pipe before the battery box. Yeah, I apologize for not filming through most of the process. It is getting late, and I'm just trying to get this job finished so my cousin can pick up his car. So, yeah, battery box, intake, intercooler, and that should be it, and we should be ready to start it. Still here, getting close. Intercooler's on, kind of. Just need to tighten up these bolts or hose clamps. Battery tray's back on. Turbocharger is officially hidden. Everything's plugged back up, all of the electrical, ECU. I just need to tighten down the bolts holding the top mount on. The intake pipe is in. Yeah, I just need to put the battery in, put the cover on, and we should be able to start it. It's alive! It's alive, man. It's alive. It's idling, fired right up. I did prime it a little bit to get oil into the turbo before I started. I pulled the fuel injector relay right there. Yeah, cranked it 3 times and then put the relay back in and started. And so far seems okay. It started, no idling problems, but smoking a little bit still, but I think that's just condensation and maybe just stuff left over inside the turbo. Hopefully it's condensation. But yeah, we'll have to wait to see.